America's ambassador of avarice, a student of the sweet science with immense level ring IQ, versus the force of nature from the Philippines, who is a paragon of hope for his impoverished nation. Hashtag finally! The two touch gloves, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao in the yellow with red. And in the first 30 seconds, a bit of a feeling out process, but it is Manny Pacquiao initiating the attack, and it'll be very good for him to keep his punch combinations at 1 or 2 punches. Freddie Roach said he doesn't want him with a flurry of 5, 6, or 7 because that'll give Floyd Mayweather an opportunity to counter. Atomic clock accuracy for Floyd Mayweather, and there's the pot shot, straight right hand down the middle. Very much a feeling out process coming up on the final 60 seconds of the opening round.
Floyd Mayweather's doing a good thing right now. Even though he's fighting a southpaw, some right-handed fighters will abandon the jab, but he's keeping it out there to blind Manny Pacquiao for the straight right hands down.
As a, well, one-trick pony had that lightning left hand, and he just ate.
This is an ideal round for Floyd Mayweather, offensively and defensively.
And as Floyd clinches with Manny, he begins a conversation with Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather 8 of 36 for 22% connect rate. Manny Pacquiao 3 of 29, 10% connect rate. As
he must have got a pep talk from Freddie Roach to not let Floyd Mayweather be comfortable. But the only problem with that is Floyd is answering him. Floyd's defense is impeccable in the first round and a half.
Floyd Mayweather on the ropes, coming forward, clinching, attacking the body with his right hand.
And what I mean by Manny Pacquiao aiming at the chest is when Floyd Mayweather ducks, his punches have a better chance of hitting Floyd in the head because he'll meet Floyd at the point instead of aiming at his head and allowing Floyd to get under the punches.
Mayweather very effective with that lead right hand early, backing to the ropes, and now Manny Pacquiao missing upstairs. He's mauling Mayweather, and of course the partisan crowd will cheer anything Manny does. Coming up on the final minute of the second round.
Straight right hand is on point for Floyd right now.
Missed with that right cross. Manny tried to come back with the left. He's not exactly known for abiding by the Marcus of Queensberry rules at all times. With something known as sticky punches, loves to use his forearms, his elbows, and he loves to, lean on that head sometimes. And here's Manny Pacquiao. So thus far, Floyd Mayweather able to keep Manny Pacquiao at bay for the most part. There have been quick spurts. The bell in round 3, total punches in round 2 for Floyd Mayweather, 11 of 32 for 34%. Manny Pacquiao, 6 of 44. Pacquiao was used to throwing a lot more punches than that.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, that's what happens when you fight. And then when you do throw, he counters. So you don't want to throw 100 punches around. That's what Floyd Mayweather's done throughout the duration of his career, with volume punches.
Caliber fighters, that means he lands 24% higher than his opponents do against him, going downstairs to the...
See the frustration on Manny's face right now, even though he landed a decent straight left right there. He's just not able to do what he needs to do, but he should have expected this.
Reckless is really what the fans want to see. They want to see action, but it has to be a concerted effort. He has to stay focused.
It's got to be controlled aggression. If not, something bad can happen, and it can happen quick.
And Manny Pacquiao on the attack immediately. Pacquiao using all the tricks of the trade and then lunging in with a right hand.
And you know when you see Floyd Mayweather put his back foot kind of up in the air and he leans forward, he's coming for that lead straight right hand. Manny has to be aware of that.
Mayweather on the ropes, but maintaining distance right now, trying to feint. Mayweather sticks the jab, leads with the right hand, and now there's a front face lock in. Floyd Mayweather missing with the right hand, sticks the jab, counterattack by Manny Pacquiao that turned out to be arm punches. Thus far, Manny Pacquiao unable to get on the inside where he needs to be, but I know against a master counterpuncher, the top defensive fighter of his era, that is a monumental task. Lead right hand and a flurry at the end of the round. And they exchange.
Don't just throw one punch.
This is what you want to keep your eyes on with Floyd Mayweather. He's landing to the head, but now he's starting to land to the body. That straight right was strong, straight, and accurate, and Manny felt that.
Borderline, but not low, Andre.
It wasn't a low shot, it was borderline, legal shot. straight right from Floyd that grazed the head of Manny Pacquiao. Manny tried to come back.
They come to the center of the ring for round 4. According to CompuBox, power punches percent, Manny Pacquiao 11 of 47 for 23%. Mayweather has landed 50% of his power shots in his last 13 fights. Mayweather against the ropes. Pacquiao comes in with the attack, but again, a lot of those punches bouncing off the arms.
If Manny Pacquiao can throw 5 punches and only land 1, Floyd Mayweather's in good shape. And we talked about the shoulder roll earlier and if it will work with the left-hander. Watch this sequence right now. Floyd is using the shoulder roll.
Tony also using the shoulder roll to great effect, one of the best defensive fighters of his era. Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest offensive fighters of any era, trying to go on the attack here against Floyd Mayweather. Backs him up with that right. Now Mayweather with the high guard. Manny Pacquiao again with the flurry of punches. Short bursts.
Manny, even though he's not having low with Floyd Mayweather, he hits.
There's a counter left hand that backed up Floyd Mayweather. And Manny Pacquiao going on the attack. Again, the high guard. A lot of those punches deflecting off the arms and gloves.
Smart move by Manny Pacquiao right there. He clearly hurt Floyd. He tried to test him out to see how he was, but didn't go crazy, so he didn't punch himself out. Smart move.
Pacquiao's family on its feet. Most of the fans here at the MGM Grand on their feet. Encouraged by Manny Pacquiao in this 4th round, under a minute left. And there Pacquiao lands the combination.
He started low, he finished high, he was able to land some shots to the head. But watch out for Floyd Mayweather, he's dangerous.
By the southpaw Pacquiao, misses with a jab of his own. That straight right hand though, the lead counter by Mayweather, effective as always.
Floyd Mayweather seems to have his wits about him. He's clear-headed, and he's back in this fight.
But a great round for Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao here at the MGM Grand for this mega fight.
Here we see an exchange. Floyd throws them a jab. Manny counters quickly with the straight left. Buckled Floyd Mayweather. Manny tees off on Floyd, but Floyd, to his credit, covered up, and not many of those punches landed. And Manny said, okay, let me step back, get my breath back, and reset. Smart by Floyd and smart by Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao, the bell in round 5, power punches in round 4. Pacquiao parrying the jab of Mayweather. Mayweather goes downstairs to the body with a right hand. That jab was blocked by Pacquiao. Counter left hook raises the face of Pacquiao by Mayweather. And how's this for an illuminating turn of events? In between rounds, Floyd Mayweather Sr., good counter right cross by Mayweather. Told his son.
Kind of out of character for Floyd Sr.
Oh, but there's Mayweather backing Pacquiao up with a right hand. You know, skill and confidence are an unconquered army, and Mayweather, who possesses plenty of both, is unconquered in 47 prize fights.
And let's keep it in perspective. Floyd is ahead in this fight, and I think he's dominating this fight. Manny Pacquiao had a moment, but he has to capitalize on it, because if not, he'll look up.
The first 3 or 4 rounds to collect the data, make those adjustments before effective with that right uppercut as well. Plenty of distance between them. Mayweather trying to trap him, maybe baiting him to the ropes. Known for that pull counter right hand. Through round 5 as we begin round 6. Average punches per round. Mayweather 10 of 32 for 32%. Pac-Man 5 of 35 for 17%. Is that punches or jabs, my man? Total punches? Okay, thank you. Got to clear that up. I'm sorry, we're trying to give you the best information we can, getting it secondhand from CompuBox. And now Mayweather absorbing these shots from Manny Pacquiao. And this is what Pacquiao has to continue to do. He has to continue to not smother his offense, but get on the inside, unleash the combination, and step out.
Yeah, it's not easy when you got a fighter as skilled as Floyd Mayweather with a reach advantage. Good sequence right there. Floyd landed, Manny came right back. I mean, Manny has to be in harm's way.
With the clinch, with the holding, thus far, Kenny Bayless. Johnny on the spot.
Floyd Mayweather tried a classic move there. He was kind of in the corner. He used the check hook. It didn't land. Manny blocked it. Good shot from Manny Pacquiao on the button. You know that got Floyd Mayweather's attention.
Right uppercut by Floyd Mayweather. Of course, he used the check hook to full effect in Mayweather against Ricky Hatton, against Juan Manuel Marquez in 2012. 12 has bounced back with 3 consecutive wins.
That shot hurt Floyd Mayweather right there.
That hurts Floyd.
That shot hurt Floyd right there.
And Pacquiao looking to take advantage. Mayweather absorbing those body blows, nodding, no, you're not hurting me, but it's Manny Pacquiao on the offensive.
Floyd Mayweather covered up like he's supposed to when you get hurt. Good shot from Manny. He aimed low. Floyd ducked into it. He's got to stay disciplined with that approach offensively.
Straight right hand through the guard. That one was blocked by Pacquiao. Under a minute left in the 6th. Great fight thus far.
Good counter from Manny Pacquiao.
The jab by Mayweather. Pacquiao going on the attack again. Pacquiao staying out of harm's way, but that jab was deflected off his face. Again, comes to the inside with a flurry of punches. Right hand to the body, nice counter right by Pacquiao. Final seconds of the 6th as we reach the midway point of this 12-round welterweight title unification showdown. And with Beyonce Queen Bey, but what about what Floyd Mayweather Sr. said in that corner?
Sometimes you need to be talked to like that. And Floyd Mayweather knows his dad knows him. I think Floyd Mayweather's going to respond to the way his father just talked to him.
At the fighter meeting, Floyd Mayweather told us that he does not love boxing anymore, that it's the business, that come September when his contract with Showtime ends. Dare to say so, but here in round 7 now, Manny Pacquiao going on the attack, the fan rallying behind him.
And he's landed a few jabs.
Oh, there's a jab that caught Pacquiao off balance. Total punches in round 6, by the way. Pacquiao 13 of 25 in the jab, 8 of 13 in the power.
But this is what these moments are all about. Who can make the adjustments? Who can execute the game plan in the moment?
Oh, nice
shot
from
Manny
the
Pacquiao.
guard by Pacquiao. The right hand jab, the straight left hand. There's a check left hook by Mayweather. Under 30 seconds left in the 7th.
Been up to the height.
And then some. As Manny Pacquiao continues to hunt down Mayweather, who has his back along the ropes there. Mayweather sidesteps the incoming pride of the Philippines. Terrific stuff here at the MGM Grand as Pacquiao continues to bring the fight to Floyd Mayweather.
A jab to the face of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd deflects the left. That just speaks to Floyd's brilliance right there. He's going to get out of the way.
We are in round number 8. This fight is flying by, my man. And we all know as Mayweather lands a stiff jab, what Floyd Mayweather is learning from Manny Pacquiao is thus far scaring Floyd Sr.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know...
Oh, straight left hand connects again by Pacquiao.
It seems that when Manny lands that straight left, he's getting Floyd's attention every time.
And it's when Floyd is in that shoulder roll position that Manny Pacquiao's had some success. Again, the flurry of punches in that last left hand scored. Pacquiao known for showcasing more display angles than you would find in a geometry department, and that's another thing that Mayweather has to concern himself with. But now Mayweather looking at Pacquiao going downstairs with the left hook. Another left hand to the body, the jab. Under a minute and a half left in the 8th round. Good pull counter right hand by Mayweather.
Let's see if Manny Pacquiao can answer that. Great right hand from Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather trying to set the trap with the jabs. There's another couple of lead left hooks that Pacquiao has definitely not been reckless by any means, has been controlled, but has shown flashes of his offensive brilliance and has actually scored some good shots on Mayweather with those left hands.
Both men have landed good shots. Great intensity of this fight, ebbs and flows back and forth. This is what the people paid to see. Kind of giving you his head. Trust me, he's not giving you his head. He wants you to commit so he can counter.
Lead left hook, the check hook from Mayweather. Less than 10 seconds remaining, and thus far the biggest fight of our generation is delivering everything you could ask for. Mayweather versus Pacquiao.
Here we see Floyd get in range, throw the jab. He missed the jab. Manny Pacquiao steps to the side and throws a beautiful straight left down the pipe. That once again, 2 straight lefts down the pipe.
Round number 9.
And good shot from Floyd right there.
Again, setting the trap, putting himself to the ring.
This is just the fight that we anticipated. There's no clear-cut winner. There's no clear-cut person that's dominant. Floyd has been in this situation before where a fight was tight. He stayed patient and pulled away. Again, he wasn't fighting Manny Pacquiao. Let's see what happens down the stretch.
There's again the 1-2, the straight left catches Floyd. He's able to maneuver out of the way, but misses with that left hook. And he slowed down. Are you seeing evidence of that in this fight? As he pot shots Pacquiao with a right hand.
No, I think Floyd, 38 is 38.
Knowledgeable observers also wanting to see if Pacquiao would be able to land. But there, using that left hook again. Oh, another straight left down the middle, catches Mayweather.
And he can't let he can't let Floyd just sit out there and pot shot him like that. He's got to stay mentally engaged and not allow himself to get hit with those kind of shots, even though those shots.
Find an entry to get in close with under a minute remaining. Goes to the body, gets tagged though. There's that right cross that connects on Pacquiao's jaw.
Good straight right from Floyd Mayweather.
There's another straight right hand by Mayweather that scores. And that's his bread and butter. Now along the ropes, Pacquiao goes to the body. Mayweather moving to his left. Final 10 seconds. Another lead right hand connects for Mayweather. Round 10, both of them staying composed here after 9 rounds of action.
Are 10, 11, and 12.
Short left hook by Pacquiao, then eats a jab from Mayweather.
The body of Manny Pacquiao and work his way back up and possibly catch Manny like that.
Counter again with the right hand. Floyd Sr. wants him to come forward. He's spending most of his time on his back foot, which you've seen all the time.
Yeah, and Manny has to not stay out there. When he's not busy, he has to either be out of range. And I think this last...
Under a minute and a half left in the 10th. Left hand again by Pacquiao. Has Floyd on the ropes. Floyd again shifts to his left. And that's the one thing about Manny Pacquiao, effective whether you go left or right.
And I don't know if Manny has any leg cramps or anything like that. We haven't heard anything in the corner, but I'd like to see him use his leg. He's got good legs, in and out movement. Feint Floyd and then attack.
It's because of the size of his calves. He actually had to buy an $1,800 bottle of lotion treatment approved by the USADA, Freddie Roach told us, to help in camp. So we don't know if they're effective now. There's the hand speed on display for Pacquiao and a grazing right counter by Mayweather. Mayweather ducks underneath that left cross. The jab from Pacquiao. Doesn't always use the jab. Has an effective jab. Can use it almost like a power jab, but Mayweather doing a good job now of avoiding Pacquiao. As we are into the championship rounds.
Here we see Floyd with a successful counter right hand. He allowed Manny to touch him.
No surprise to see him ringside. Round 11, Mayweather on the attack with that right hand. Now a more aggressive Mayweather here to kick off the championship rounds.
You don't know how the judges are looking at it. You don't know how they're scoring it. You got to try to seize these last 2 rounds if you're Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Right foot to the outside of Mayweather's left.
But a knockout blow.
There's a right to the body and with his size and reach, would you like to see him come forward like his father and impose that size?
Well, with all due respect to Floyd Sr., sometimes the fighter's in the ring when a trainer does it. So if Floyd isn't coming forward, it's for a reason.
All right, left hand lead by Pacquiao scored. There's another left hand that cuffed Mayweather on the ear.
These last 2 rounds are very, very important for both fighters.
Left hand to the body. Sorry, Andre. Right hand upstairs by Pacquiao, mixing up the attack.
He started low, he finished high. What offense, and this is where Manny has to be defensively responsible. You see Floyd coming, you got to know.
Fighter of this era, Mayweather in the corner, but rolling and really avoiding all of those punches and landing the counter right hand as he's apt to do.
And then, looks like Pacquiao's trying to steal this round.
And a counter left by Mayweather. And the final 20 seconds upon us. Pacquiao now on the defensive. Mayweather coming forward. Mayweather goes to the body with the jab. We are headed to the final 3 minutes of a fight we've waited 5 years to materialize. It's come down to the final round.
Here we see Floyd Mayweather line up Manny Pacquiao with the jab, and then he comes not down the middle, but a roundhouse around the gloves of Manny Pacquiao. Early in that round, Manny Pacquiao felt that for sure. Here we see Floyd in his prevent mode. Hands up, trying to avoid the shots of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao grazed him, but nothing significant in that sequence on the ropes.
Legends in the making, of course, future Hall of Famers embrace as we begin the 12th and final round. Mayweather again going to ropes before still on his back foot. 2 minutes left in the fight.
And even if he doesn't land, it's the perception that he's being aggressive.
Left to the body, the straight left, down the middle, connected for Pacquiao. There's a stiff jab by Mayweather. Lead left hand from, picks him off with the right hand. Just 90 seconds remain. Pacquiao has Mayweather in the...
Landing the cleaner shots.
The boxer Floyd Mayweather. The offensive juggernaut Manny Pacquiao. The crowd now getting to its feet. Our last minute, it's dramatics in store here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Or is it going to come down to the 3 judges seated at ringside to render their verdict?
Ten seconds left.
10 seconds remain in our fight of the century. Mayweather sensing that he has done enough. Pacquiao on the attack, but the final bell has gone.
Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Hat off to both guys.
Judge at ringside, Dave Moretti scores the bout 118 to 110. Judges Bert Clements and Glenn Feldman both scored about the same, 116 to 112. All 3 in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. He is now the unified WBC, WBA, and WBO welterweight champion of the world, and still undefeated,